Hello, my lovely little boys and ghouls. Sorry, apparently I have a frog in my throat. So today I wanted to jump on and do a real quick getting ready with me. I found a little palette the other day at Ulta when I was out Christmas shopping. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror to make sure I did what I think I did. And I did. I know, I'm a dingbat. I ended up being really short on time today. I had a video planned, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that today. So we're going to do a quick getting ready with me and first impressions, because I found this little palette at Ulta the other day while I was out shopping with a friend. I was looking for something else, and I ran across this little guy here. It's the Essence I'm With the Band palette. And I found this so hilarious, I had to get it and try it out. I've never tried Essence eyeshadows before, but this was just so fun. What this is, it is, let's see how many colors are actually in here. I believe there is like 16. Yeah, there's 16 shades in this little palette. It's a double-sided palette, and the colors aren't bad when you open it up, but the thing that really got me was the theming on this. Each eyeshadow is actually named after a song, basically from the 90s. So we have Jump Around, which of course was by House of Pain. Wannabe, which I think was the Spice Girls, to tell you the truth. Chasing Waterfalls. Under the Bridge, which I absolutely love that song. That was the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hard Knock Life, which is a sparkly black here. Purple Rain, which I guess that probably was 80s. That was Prince. Californication, which is another Red Hot Chili Peppers song, which maybe I should do those two together. Best Days of My Life. Then down here we have Enter Sandman, which of course is Metallica. Don't Speak from No Doubt. Wonderwall, which is Oasis, which I think it's kind of cool. This is a grungier color. Where Is My Mind? Teen Spirit by Nirvana. What's My Age Again? The One That Saves Me, which that one I'm not familiar with. Off the top of my head, I may know it though. And then Say My Name. So they're all music-themed shades. And let's take a look at it here. Since I'm doing a quick look, I'm trying to see just what I can throw together real quick. And we're going to start off with, let me pull this little paper off this side at least. I kind of like keeping these on because they protect the shadows a bit, but they're not so easy to work around. Let me grab my little handheld mirror here, guys, in case I need it. We're going to go in. There's not a real good transition shade. The darker shades seem to be matte, but there is a lot of shimmer in the lighter shades. So let's just go in, and we're going to start with... I did not plan this video at all, you guys, so if I'm kind of weird today, that's why. There was no planning. We're going to start with Say My Name. And I'm going to put that up in my crease. Ooh, that's more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. Oh my goodness. That's okay. We'll blend it out here when we're done. It's not crazy pigmented. I just didn't expect it to be quite that bold. So I'm just using a little angled brush here to kind of try to get the shape I want and do it quickly since my job decided I was going to come in to work earlier today. Because I'm rushing, this may not be the best video, but I think the palette is super fun, and that's what drew me to it. Not to mention the fact, I think it was only like 10 bucks, and then there was a sale that was buy one, get one 50% off for Essence. So definitely not a bad price. I don't tend to buy a lot of drugstore shadows because I like my shadows to be super, super pigmented and in your face, but this was just fun to me. I'm even rocking an old school music shirt. This was from the Motley Crue final tour. So it's definitely appropriate for this kind of look. I think we're going to go a little more cranberry and grungy, but that's nothing unusual for me, of course. We're going to dip into... Actually, I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm going to dip into Enter Sandman just to soften the edges on that a bit. Because it did end up being more pigmented. This color is really pretty. It's just a bit of a shimmer. It's a light shimmer at that. So, good to just kind of blend that out a little bit. hopefully this look comes out okay. I think we're going to end up with a very pink look just from what I'm looking at here. Just from what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and go in. I'm going to leave the plastic on that one actually. But I'm going to go in with Purple Rain, which seems to be a matte purple as well. I started with Say My Name, which was more of a burgundy, and then this is a matte purple. And I'm putting that in the outer corner, building that corner up a bit into the crease. This palette was just right up my alley because I thought it was super, super fun. Super throwback kind of thing. And I just like the humor of stuff like that. It is kind of patchy, I'm not going to lie. But the pigmentation is better than I thought. They're not bad shadows, especially for the price point. The price point was absolutely insane to me. And to be getting this kind of look from that price point, I'm pretty actually happy with. So, let's see. I think I'm going to take that out just a little bit further and bring it across my lid a bit. I'm just using a little pencil crease brush. I actually quite like this brush. It's from Crown Brushes. I got it from Ipsy quite a while ago. There is a lot of fallout on these, at least dipping in a pan, a lot of kickback, but I expected that. I didn't expect much quality-wise, and I'm a bit surprised so far. I am going to take a picture of this later. I'm going to go back in just a little bit with Say My Name, because I feel like it's a touch patchy just right there. That's a little bit better. Again, you guys, I didn't really get this to review it or try to do really much of anything with it. I just thought it was super cute. We're going to go in with Don't Speak on a flat brush, if I can find one here real quick. It's the pink down here. It's actually kind of a coral pink. And I'm going to pop that in the center of my lid. Don't mind my stained teal from my liner yesterday. I filmed the look and unfortunately the footage corrupted because my phone gets too full too fast. I really need to go through and pull some of the photos off of it. I am thinking this is probably not going to turn out. I think the shadows would be great if I had some time to really work with them. Unfortunately, that is not in the cards today. The colors are pretty, but they are patchy, and I feel like they do need to be worked with a bit. But, c'est la vie. We're just going to make it work for today, and I will look a bit of a mess. But I'm not doing full face today either. I'm just doing my eyes. So there's that. I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush and see if that works a little better. So maybe it's just the brush I'm using. Nope, definitely the shadow. So this color is not quite as good as the purples, which is a little weird. But that's okay. Oh, that just fluffed everywhere. Okay, so we're just going to take that over the entire bottom to try to blend that out since it decided to fluff everywhere. We're just going to have a messy, grungy look today, which works for the theming of the palette, doesn't it? And because that happened, we're going to take Don't Speak on our lower lash line too. Because it kind of fluffed everywhere on our lower lash line. Not a big deal. Again, this is just a quick, like I'm going to work. I got called in a little early. I'm going to be rushed today anyway, so screw it, right? Gotta just go with it. I am going to wear a new lippy too and see how that works out. I don't even know if the color is going to be right on me, but that's okay. So nicely smoked underneath. And then I'm going to go into, actually I'm going to use this little brush again. I'm going to go into Jump Around and put that just towards the inner part of my eye. And that one too I'm having some trouble with, but that's okay. We don't care. I'm about to just dip in with my fingers and see how they come out with the fingers. Okay. I really probably should have used my handheld mirror, but again, this is just a quick, this is just because I found this palette so fun and I wanted to share. Even if the quality's not there, even if I just thought it was fun. I'm A+ for the theming, you know? I am going to go in with my finger into Don't Speak and tap that on the middle of my lid. There we go. That actually helps with the patchiness, which is surprising. We'll tap that in a bit, and then I think I'm going to darken up the crease because I think it needs it. This is just going to be a messy, 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 grungy look, which I'm okay with, especially for an everyday. And then let's see if I can go in with my finger and jump around and brighten that up a bit too, because I want a little bit more shimmer in my inner corner. I probably look like a fool doing this, but that's okay. I'm debating. No, I don't want to. I was debating going in really heavy here in the inner corner, but this is not bad for like a super quick throw together. It's really not that bad. Let's see. I think I'm going to try Hard Knock Life and see if that works out. That's the, like a sparkly black shade. I don't think it's going to now that I'm putting it on the brush, but we shall see. And I'm just going to put this on the outer corner. Oh, it's actually surprisingly not as bad as I thought it was going to be just from touching the pan. Just trying to focus that on the outer corner to get a nice shape. And then I'm going to throw on some heavy eyeliner anyway. There's actually a lot of really pretty glitters in this one. I'm quite liking this shade, and I think with some more time and work, this could be really beautiful. But it is not something to try to use for a little 5-minute look. Okay, so maybe it's more than 5, but that's partially because I'm sitting here chit-chatting and it's something new. But I think for a little quick look, that'd be perfectly fine. Going back into Don't Speak on this eye. And I'm just going to try to blend that out real quick. I have a blending brush. I don't think it's as bad as I expected it to be honest with you. It is very grungy. So, let's go ahead. Because it's such a grungy look, I'm going to go ahead and add some super dark under eye. If I can find it here. I honestly don't even remember what this pencil is. I think it's the... I want to say it's the Submissive from Maybelline, but it is very, very dark. I'm doing this off camera because I know how bad it looks on camera. At least I hope I'm completely out of frame for this part, because I don't want people to be triggered by holding my underline down. Trying to get a nice heavy line for this clearly pink grungy look. There we go. So we're going to call this a 15-minute eye, because I think that's closer to what it's going to take. I kind of wish I had time for lashes today, but we don't. So there's the underline. We're going to go ahead. I wanted to throw on a glitter today, but I don't think it's really going to accent this look any. And we're going to go in with our black. This is the e.l.f. black liquid liner. I found that liquid liners are just my thing right now. Initially, I had switched over to felt tip liners like the majority of the world did. And honestly, I can't get a sharp enough wing with them. These, for me, I get a sharper wing. And it's just what I prefer. Sorry, no brows today either, guys. But if I'm going to go for a grunge 90s inspired look, it works. Because who had lashes, who had eyebrows in the 90s, right? I'm doing my liner and then I'm going to go back in and fill it in like I usually do. I'm just not communicating as well today because I'm trying to hurry it up so I can finish getting ready and get out the door for work. And yes, I wear makeup like this to work all the time. A lot of times when you guys see me go full glam, I know it's more on Instagram than on here. I am on my way out the door, and I am headed to work because I work in a place where I have the artistic freedom to do this every day. For my winged liner, I like to pull my eye out just a little bit, and I'll kind of put a dot where I want it to go, and then I'll bring it down and in, and I'll fill in from there. It's just what I found works best for me. And then I start at my outer corner and bring it up. I realized I make the stupidest faces while I'm doing makeup, but I think most of us do. And the big beauty gurus know how to hide it, because I definitely don't, so forgive me. Oh, no, I've got some transfer. It's okay, we'll cover it up. And going in with the other eye. I'm not worried about the transfer because I was kind of thinking glitter anyway, so let's just go ahead and go in with that glitter. Right? Right. Usually I don't get transfer from liquid liner, which is why I don't mind it, but because I'm trying to rush, I am getting some transfer up into my crease, but that's okay. We'll just do a glitter kind of cut crease, extra glitter line, what have you. Let me let that dry for 2 seconds. I have a product here. This is the oldest product in the world. This got discontinued back when Urban Decay heavy metal liners became a thing, which was forever ago, and I should probably throw this out, but I won't because I love it. This is the Urban Decay Transforming Potion. It's a double-ended wand. If you guys can find this, this is really, really super awesome for glitters. So we're going to let the liner dry a little bit. Actually, in the meantime, I'll even screw it. I'll put on my mascara. We're going to use the Ciate Wonder Wand sample that we got in Ipsy. I kind of been liking this mascara, and I prefer sample mascaras anyway, because they don't dry out. I'm like one of those all or nothing girls. Either I do everything, or I do almost nothing. Or I do a look like this, which is just quick and, yeah. I'm making this stupid face while putting on mascara. Yay, and you guys get to watch. Because we're going with a 90s theme, because the inspiration from the palette, I almost want to, like, go crazy with the liner. But we'll avoid it for now just because of time constraints. I kind of want to, like, play with liner all over my eyeballs. Wiping away just a touch of mascara. Okay, so I have 2 different glitters here. Both are from the Checkered Lily Apothecary. I have a purple glitter and more of a cranberry colored glitter. And let's see, which one do we want to do? I'm really torn because they're similar enough and both would match with this eye look. I think I'm going to go with the cranberry. So this product, like I said, it's super cool. There's a fine line brush and a wider line brush. And it's the wider line brush. Just because we made a mess with our eyeliner. But this goes to show you guys, like, if you make a mistake in makeup, you can always do something different. Fix it. Change it up. Who knows? You might make a mistake and find that it's something you like even more. Just dipping in, what I do is I coat the little brush, and then I go in with it. I might have to be off camera for this, because I have not done this in quite some time, and I've never done it quite this way either. So I'll start right along my wing, and I'll follow my wing to the corner of my eye, and then I'll go up into my crease to create that semi-cut crease, like glitter cut crease. I guess I probably shouldn't call it a cut crease. That's really not entirely what it is, but who cares, right? Well, I guess I should, but you know. And then I'm really packing the glitter in there. I'm probably going to finish the other eye off camera, but I'll finish this one on. Because I think I can do it quicker if I finish up off camera. Trying to decide if I want to go all the way across, and I don't think I do. So that's what we're going to do today. Again, I'm just using it because I made a mistake, and well, that happens. And honestly, I kind of like that. This is not the easiest product in the world to use, but honestly, loose glitter isn't. I will fight with loose glitter. I don't care. I'm kind of loving how that came out. I do wish I had time for lashes, so I may try to make some time real quick. And just take away from, I really should smooth my hair down and stuff, but I can always take away from that. Now, when I do a look like this, I tend to bring the glitter just a little bit past where I'm putting the end of the wing. I just like that look a little better. So again, this is like straight up a true first impressions with this Essence palette. It's it's soft, it's nothing to write home about, or I wouldn't run out and grab it unless you're like me. And honestly, I just thought the theming of it was absolutely fun and playful, and I wanted to kind of check it out. It might not be bad for just trying to do a simple everyday eye look either. I may try to do that and just kind of see how it looks, but I wouldn't film it because I think it would be boring. This ended up being a bit longer than I originally said. It's obviously not going to be 15 minutes. It's, as you guys can see, a little longer. But hey, mistakes happen. You gotta just roll with them, right? We're going to keep that, I think, right about there is good. And I'm just going to bring it down a little more. And then I'm going to throw on a lippy and be done. But hey, grunge wasn't about being all clean and perfect, was it? And that's really where I wanted to go with this, was straight up grunge. There we go, guys. That's gonna have to do for today, just because I don't have any more time to mess with it, right? I actually think it came out pretty. My liner's messy. Everything's a little messy, but that's okay. Not professional beauty gurus here. We're just makeup lovers, right? And we're going to go in. I said we were going to try a new lippy, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. Sorry about the little bell sound. I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to try here in a little bag. So one of the things is the rest of my goodies from Checkered Lily for Christmas. So I have a Kat Von D lipstick that I picked up actually at Marshall's. It's in the shade Coven. So, obviously, since I picked up the Marshalls, I picked it up for really, really cheap. And I am hoping this is a fun color. It is a crazy color. And I'm hoping it comes out nice and pigmented. It does seem to be quite pigmented. I'm not sure it's the color for me. I kind of took a risk on this, guys, because grays and stuff look fun on me. But regardless, we're definitely going to have a look today, aren't we? I did use a lip scrub today. Sorry about the ding and vibrate. I know how loud that can be. So there's the color. I'm going to go ahead and end this video because everybody seems to be messaging me now, and hopefully you liked it. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.